Hey there folks, this is GreenXI, welcoming you right back to Alone in the Dark. This is episode 11. I was going to say we'll go to Dr. Gray and meet her there. But yeah, we're just being told to do that as well. Temper manic behaviour. We could leave an offering at the Whispering Tree. I don't know what the offering would be. Hey doc. Well, I can imagine what it might be. Would it be the girl? I don't know. I might be making that up. Pay Dr. Gray a visit in his apartment. Okay. So, where is Dr. Gray's apartment now? It's up the servant stairs, I think. Or am I wrong? Am I very wrong? Right, where are we to now? Where are they? So, Dr. Gray's... Ah, right. Okay, never mind. Don't need to go upstairs or downstairs or... anywhere on stairs. Ooh, this room's got a purple colour. It was weird the once before. Actually, a lot of this place is going a funny colour. Oop! Thanks, game.
Detective, am I glad to see you. Lock the door, will you? I don't think Dr. Gray would appreciate us snooping around.
What's going on here? This feels so strange.
Pass. Oh. Another trophy. Get what you want. Okay. Let's have a little look around then. So I can see this on the desk. Myth of the Golden Fleece. Hollow book. Oh, I see.
There's a book missing.
Gonna chuck it on. Aha. That was nice and easy.
I was just rearranging the books.
Well, come on, let's check it out.
Eee, we finally get a part with both of us together, do we? The noir style music is really nice. Just checking if there's anything else around here. It doesn't seem to be. Ooh, there is. Nice, okay. That's something.
I think I'm beginning to understand. Dr. Gray is dealing with some kind of mass delusion.
Good to know. Let's go back. The controls are a bit fiddly in this part with the camera being like top down. Ooh, furniture key.
Huh.
A key for
Has that been there
accessing
this whole time?
furniture.
What were you saying about mass delusion?
Derceto seems to have a deranging effect on people living close by. It has a history of creating cults devoted to some nature goddess. Even the name Derceto refers to the cult existing here before the Civil War. Derceto was the name of an ancient fertility goddess worshipped in Syria. Dr. Gray and his friends, however, seem to prefer the black goat of the woods with 1,000 young, or Shub-Nigroth. And that name can only have come from my uncle's twisted mind.
I get the impression we could have been talking to more characters all the way.
That mark on
All the way
floor
through.
looks like talisman positions, but from which direction should I look at?
The Snake Dagger, a monograph by Yael Klein. In Ludwig Prin's book on pagan rituals called The Mystery of the Grave, as translated by Nicholas Vachy, there are several references to a sacrificial dagger called the Snake Dagger. It has long been thought of as a poor translation of the original text, that it would be more appropriate with worm dagger from the Latin vermis cultrum. This seems natural following the recent consensus that the original title of Prin's book, De Vermis Mysteris, should literally translate to the mystery of the worm. However, this would take away from Vachy's great effort at translating the underlying meaning of the words and revealing several cultural beliefs. While Prin certainly was using the term worm as a symbol or synecdoche for death and the dead, which is made clear by the contents of the book, in the case of the dagger, we shouldn't be too hasty to dismiss his translation. Reading through Vachy's correspondence with his patron, it appears that he had more than just the Latin text at his disposal. Vahi had dug up Prin's living relatives and uncovered several cross-referenced historical texts and an actual snake dagger. The dagger was dated to the early Middle Kingdom of Egypt and had such a clear shape of a wave that Vahi considered calling it the sinusoidal blade. Knowing the full story, it seems prudent that he chose to translate it as snake and not worm. There are several reasons why this choice of word helps us understand the pagans that Prin's book attempts to describe. The symbolic value of the shape becomes more apparent when reading about the use for the dagger. In the passage of possession and exorcism, we find the snake dagger poisons the poisoner within the victim and is therefore pacified. Where the literal text would tell us that the worm dagger trumps the demon possessing the victim, it tells us nothing of their reasoning, only that somehow this dagger wins against the demon, like it had the better hand in poker. Vahi's translation allows us to follow the underlying logic to the ritual magic that is being performed. Poison the poisoner sounds like fighting fire with fire. That to hurt the demon possessing its victim, the priests would have to fight back with a power that is known to the evil they are fighting. The snake dagger is therefore not only a good way to describe its form, but it also helps us understand how it could be thought of as a useful tool for exorcism. Finally, it also helps us understand their relationship to lunacy, that it was thought of as something poisoning the mind rather than controlling it. What is also interesting to note is that the possessed are always considered poisoned in their head and not their heart. The snake dagger always went to the eye of the possessed, leaving them partially blind, if they had the good luck to survive.
Good to finally meet you, Mr. Hartwood. I'm here on the behalf of your brother Philip. You were expecting me, weren't you?
Yes, you're from the Cetto, no?
That's right. I just wanted to ask you a few questions to see if there is anything I can do to help you and your family.
Okay.
I understand you're full of imagination. You make up a lot of things.
I suppose.
And you obsess over them, blurring reality and fiction.
Sometimes.
Do you want to tell me about the Dark Man?
No, I don't.
That's all right. Perhaps there is something else you can tell me. Something you know to be made up, but you hold dear.
Juan?
John? Who's John?
No, Juan Luis Jorge. Oh, wait there a moment. Here, take a look.
Is he... Oh, he is the author.
It's a magnificent book. Life-changing even. The real Juan is long dead, but I like to think of him as my friend. My most beloved friend.
I see. Do you often do this? Fantasize about people you read about?
No. Well, there is Jacob.
Who is Jacob?
Turn to the last page.
Oh, it's a newspaper article. The Prisoner of Ice, Jacob van Ostad. Is he also your beloved friend?
Oh, no, Doctor. Not at all. He is the fire that fights fire.
Yes, I think it's clear your overstimulated imagination, this mania, needs to be tempered for you to live a normal life. I know your family calls it the Hartwood curse, but I want you to know that there is nothing supernatural about your condition. It's all inside your head. And with that, I'm very qualified to deal with. In time, you will be cured.
In time.
Yes, in time we will exorcise all your demons, all the dark men.
Yeah!
Please, Mr. Hartwood, calm yourself.
What happened?
Oh, don't you worry your little head about it, Miss Hartwood. Your uncle and I just had our first breakthrough.
So yeah, the phone's ringing. Let's get answering that.
Hello?
Detective Convey?
Who is this? Jeremy?
Jeremy is with the Dark Man. You can't save him.
Well, I've done everything he wanted so far, and there's just one more thing on the list. I expect him to keep his promise and return Jeremy unharmed.
Get out, Detective. While you still can.
Did Emily not hear the phone? Ooh. With the clock to open another gate. Yeah, okay, but what's the number? Music's nice in this part. The whole saxness.
You think all of them are in this cult business? Even Jeremy?
I'm not sure any of them have a choice at this point. We just need to find a way to stop all of this.
Of course. So, okay, how do we find a number? I can see this is looking like a disc. It's got the 3 circles. But where are the numbers in it? I got it. I got it by the shapes of what was on the picture, rather than the shapes on the outside. I don't know if I did it the right way, or if I just guessed my way through, but... See the half circle at the bottom and the arrow coming in and different things like that? I think I sort of rambled my way through, if that makes any sense.
You okay? You look a little frazzled.
Just stupid telephone.
I know. I tried calling the police earlier. The telephone is completely dead.
It's not... Yeah, no, the telephone isn't working.
Miss Hartwood, I think you're gonna want to see this.
Is there something in the closet?
Yeah, there is. You don't see the very obvious gate leading to whatever Jeremy's madness is serving up next?
I don't understand. Are you making some kind of fashion metaphor? I'm sorry, I don't have time for this. Can you just tell me what you're doing?
You don't see this! It's fine. It's fine. Catch you later.
Are you going inside the closet?
Yeah. You got a problem with that?
No. Do what you think is right, Detective.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Goodbye, Miss Hartwood.
She could have watched him go in and see what happened. Anyways. Enter the gate to another world. Okay, so we've got another one of these. There you go. That helps. This is odd. All snowy and indoorsy. Ah, you could go around there. Look like a dead end to me. Frenzy. Enter hell. Oh, that sounds nice. Ice pick. Oh, okay. Flare gun. New weapon. Hold right to switch between handguns. Okay, we'll give it a go. I wonder if this can hit like multiple.
We found the ancient stellarium perched on a cliff facing the Arctic Ocean after a day of sailing due north of the Eskimo encampment. Jacob van Oostad was our most keen member of the expedition. He had been chasing down the source of a peculiar type of crystallized metal present in several sacred items among the natives on the northeast coast of Greenland. The site was a remarkable find for any explorer, and we were all enraptured in our search for enlightenment and meaning. The surviving architecture seemed almost unearthly in origin and astonishingly sophisticated. The metal Jacob was searching for was abundant, almost ubiquitous. We were so taken by our find that we were surprised by the sun falling below the horizon. As we quickly picked up our gear, ready to head back to our camp, Jacob van Oostad declared that he wanted to stay. He was adamant. We begged him to reconsider. The night would be getting colder by the hour, and we feared for all our safety. Jacob refused, threatening us with violence if we wouldn't leave him alone. As the snowfall turned heavier, we left him there on his own. The next day, the weather became worse, and we had to spend hours enforcing our shelter as our tents became increasingly useless. The group had written off Jacob, thinking he must be dead. I had an urge to make one final attempt to save him, so I headed out as darkness fell with a handful of flares and headed toward the coast and up the climb, towards the Stellarium. That's when I saw him, transfixed by a burning sky, that celestial lantern. Jacob keeled over and let out a painful shriek that struck me with such fear and pity. He was crying in agony, for the cold weather had ravaged his flesh. I called out to him, and he turned to face me. His vacant stare held me in place like a needle through a butterfly, and he said, "You must leave now, Ashtan. Go, and never come back." And so I left.
He listened to him. Okie doke. So that's why we got the flare handgun. Flares? Okay, good. So one at a time? It is one at a time. I'm not surprised. Is this back inside? I don't... no. That's not where I want to be. Oh. It's a nice... There's so much variety to this game. I will hand it that. Reminds me of Final Fantasy 7. Keep going. Okay, I will. Ah, light it up. That's a nice little checkpointy, know where you're going sort of thing. I see another one. There was a horror game on the Wii where you had to climb snowy mountains and there were like demons along the way up. I don't know if you remember that. Ooh, look at the cliffs. But this is what I'm thinking of now. Can we start climbing? Where do we go? I see another thingy. Another thingy. Oh no, we've done that one already. I'm going backwards then, am I? It's a good job you haven't got like a temperature bar in this game, like you do in some other snowy parts of games. I would not approve. I do not like. What's up with all the flares? Am I meant to be using them to get through you? I was going to use them as a weapon, like a normal weapon. Ooh. Ah. Is it Aurora Borealis or is there something different? It's pretty though. It's giving loads of flares, so yeah, I must technically, I should have been using them probably. Oh, he's going slow. What the hell is that thing? It's been mentioning like Cthulhu and that sort of stuff as an adjective, and this is giving me that. Investigate the ruins. Oh, okay.
Hey, you! What are you doing here? What is this place?
Turn back, detective. You're not wanted here.
Whoa, take it easy. I'm not your enemy.
Oh, you're wrong, detective. You're wrong.
Whoa, I got hurt because I couldn't do anything about it. Is he like a boss? Yeah, dodging screws up your reload. Where'd he go? Did he die? Okay then. I think he might be a bit of a boss, you know. A bit of a stupid boss. But a boss all the same. Ah, there we go. Down he goes. Ooh. Something was by there earlier. I couldn't pick it up, but there was like an arrow there. I guess I could go back and get more flares, but I think I'll risk carrying on. Is there blood? There is blood. Is that to say he technically actually killed someone? Ooh, it's gonna be a big puzzle this time. I feel like this is taking us towards endgame. It feels like that big puzzle.
I figured you wouldn't want your stars aligned, Jeremy. Maybe that is the temper that
I don't know quite what I'm doing here. I mean, I know it's to do with the Taurus symbol, but I can't remember how it looks. This will align both of these. There we go. Is that it? No? Not quite? Ooh. Ah, no. So I got it in the wrong direction, maybe? This is all connecting, technically. Now's the time to use the dagger. Ooh, he's got a big health bar. He must be like a final boss.
Stay dead, will you?
So do I kill him off now and then use the dagger after? His health is so slowly going down. Like really slowly. Ah, okay. There. Ooh, I did a ton of damage, so I get it, I get it. And it's giving us loads of machine gun ammo, so this will be a nice easy boss. As long as I don't get carried away and let him hit me over and over. Here we go again. Ooh, one more time, one more time. Take that. I don't know what that's supposed to do by this point. I got hit.
Jeremy?
I did everything! Aren't you happy? Stupid charlatan! What more do you want from me? You want me to lose my mind?
Oh, my lord! Doctor! Baptiste! Quick!
Jesus. What are you thinking, compadre?
You awake? You are awake. Mr. Conby's up.
Hey, buddy! I thought you'd be knocked out for the rest of the night. Come on out and join us, will you? I'll save you some gumbo.
Good to have you back. You gave us all a good scare.
What happened?
You had a psychological breakdown. Sorry for manhandling you, but you're being violent, you see.
You stabbed Jeremy and then punched Dr. Gray.
Are they okay?
Jeremy's a little strange, but everything's back to normal.
Really?
All thanks to you, combat. You want to try standing up?
Well, if it isn't the hero of the day. How are you feeling, Detective?
Never better. How about you two? Hey, Jeremy, I didn't do too much damage, did I? Things are fine. Very quiet. What's up with him? Painkillers?
No. You see, despite you having the finesse of a one-eyed butcher, you managed to lobotomize dear Jeremy.
I did what?
It's actually quite impressive. It's not like I hadn't considered it myself. I just wish Jeremy could have been helped without reducing his personality to that of an oyster.
But he's gonna live.
Of course. As long as someone keeps feeding him, he'll outlive the best of us.
Oh wow, I didn't expect it to be a another chapter. Come on then. It said to give an offering down here as one of the objectives. Yeah, let's wait for her.
Everyone knows what to do? Y'all know the new words.
Mrs. Thompson, we talked about this. I'm not sure everyone is comfortable.
Doctor, I insist. This is important. We've waited for so long, Doctor.
Let's just go with the old song. Not every change is an improvement.
Boss, good or bad, we need to move forward.
All in, Doc. Let's bet it all.
But we don't know what we're dealing with.
It'll be okay, Doctor. Better even.
Ever their praises and abundance to the black goat of the woods. Hear us, brother. Take pity on us. Take pity on us.
Ever
Hear
their
us,
praises
mother,
and
praises
abundance
and
to the
abundance,
black goat
take
of the
pity
woods.
on us.
Hear us, mother,
and take pity on us. Take pity on us.
Ever their praises and abundance to the black goat of the woods.
Hear us, mother, and take pity on us.
Stop! Are you crazy?
This here is what needs to happen, Congress.
Grace! Stop! Stop!
Shoot the ground! Shoot the ground!
Stop in the ground! Stop Detective, get my uncle out of here!
Jeremy, come with me! Get over here! Jeremy, come with... Jeremy, come here!
No! There has to be another blood!
We're
Jeremy! Come on.
Oh my god, that was the first exciting thing to happen in the game. Okay, we're going to end things off there. This has been Greenie XI. Hope you've enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again in a bit when we chase down the Whomping Willow. See you in a bit, folks.